my dad and I set out to fish Pool 13 of the Mississippi River. We hooked into countless largemouth and smallmouth bass.
We doubled up, first double up in the morning.
And we caught some giant PB walleye.
That is a PB walleye. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, that's a hog.
The fall bite was on fire for us, so stay tuned because you don't want to miss this week's video.
It is a walleye. Get the net. Holy shit. Oh my god. I thought it would be on this side because the current breaks. Oh, I got one. I got a fish. Hey, it's a walleye. There we go. First fish of the day.
You just bounce off the bottom?
Yeah. Just jigging it along the bottom. We're about 10 feet of water. Letting the current take it down. I didn't really feel him bite it. I was just jigging it, and whenever I pulled up, he was on it. He already had it.
Hey, you guys know the legal limit on walleye? 15?
Oh, never mind, guys. I just measured him. He's 14 and a half. Just a half inch shy of the legal limit because it is 15, but nonetheless, we got the first fish of the morning.
You just saved us a ticket, 14 and a half.
See you, buddy. Unreal. You got one? Got your first fish of the morning? It's a crappie. Wait, is that a crappie? Seems to be a lot of fish on this Wingdam, huh? Got him on the swim bait. I actually switched over to a little square bill. I'm throwing now. And we went on the north side of the Wingdam. Seems to be a lot of action right now. Seems like they've been picking up. I got one. Feels small though. Yeah, that's a tiny one. Oh, jeez. Quick release, just a tiny smallmouth bass, probably not even half a pound. There's one. That one actually hit it hard. This one feels decent. Let's see what this guy is. Not a bad one. On the, I forgot what the name of this crankbait is, but this is one of the new Rapala crankbaits, the Roco. Supposedly, the bill design is supposed to help it get snagged less compared to the other square bills. I thought this fish was bigger, but I forgot. He's fighting the current against me, so I will still take it. Basically, just been fishing this Wingdam. This is where we got all of our fish so far in the morning. We tried some other points and some other Wingdams, but no luck. Then we came here, caught a walleye that was just half an inch shy of keeping, which kind of sucks because I would have taken them home and cooked them up. And there's a ton of bass on the upside of this Wingdam. Kind of figured the bass would be stacked on the other side where the current breaks. We're fishing 4 to 6 feet of water on average right here. Just throwing crankbaits and swim baits, any shad imitation lure, and there's definitely a lot of fish, but hopefully we can get some nice ones. The walleye I caught, he was in, I think, about 12 feet of water on the other side in a deeper hole, just jigging a swim bait on the bottom, very slowly letting the current take it. There's probably more if we wanted to go back over there and jig. Right now we're focusing on these largemouth that are stacked on the upside of this Wingdam. Surprisingly, no smallmouth this morning. Kind of figured we would have got some at least on some points, but nope. A little surprised on that. Well, needless to say, it has been somewhat of a grind out here. Fished yesterday, caught a couple, got on a couple of little stripers. We are out this morning, didn't really catch anything until we got to this Wingdam. We caught that walleye and then a couple of bass, but after that, The bite just totally shut off. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning now. And we threw a variety of baits. We threw some crankbaits, some swim baits, even topwaters this morning. But we were about to head out of here, give this spot a break, and come back this evening where the bite should pick up some more. At least we didn't get skunked, but we'll just come out here again later and see what else we can look into. There's one. First fish of the afternoon, and it's a giant. I'm just kidding. It is a fish though. It's on a different lure too. I am throwing a rattle trap, but I switched colors. I was throwing bone white, but I went to this color. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but got some nice shine to it. There we go, we are back in action out on the afternoon. Been fishing probably 10 minutes or so. Switched around a few baits and got on fish number 1. See you later, buddy. This is a Ducket Ghost crankbait rod. It is a medium action. I think it's 7 foot. I'm not totally sure. It's kind of worn off right there, but I actually got this rod at a pawn shop for 30 bucks. Pretty good deal because this rod is about 100 bucks brand new. I have a 6:4:1 gear ratio reel, so a moderately slow reel, which is what you want for crankbait typically. 12-pound fluorocarbon line, and I'm just doing a straight retrieve with pauses. Every once in a while I may switch it up and yo-yo it along the bottom, but it's not super deep right here. 4 to 6 feet, and then once you get over the Wingdam, then it drops in to 10 to 15 feet depending where you're sitting at. There's a spot locked. I got another fish on right here.
Really?
Yeah. Hopefully we're on the school. That's 2 pretty close back to back. About the same size again. There we go. That guy was not hooked as good, but he might be a tiny bit bigger. Minor upgrade. Still another one on that lipless. I believe that was back-to-back casts. And it is going on about 5 p.m. We got maybe 2 hours to fish. So hopefully we can get a good amount of action before the sun sets. There's one. He ate it on the pause. I was doing a straight retrieve, but like I said, I gave it pauses here and there, and on the pauses was when this fish ate it. This is fun. So much funner fighting these fish on lighter gear using a medium action rod. This right here is a little mini football. Look how small his mouth is, but look at his body. It's a proportion. That is crazy. Super healthy fish. That's what you love to see. Just a super fat little bass. See ya. Well, so far I just switched colors, and this more shiny color, I don't really know what it's called, I forget, but it's just a Rapala lipless crankbait. That's 3 fish pretty close, all back to back to back.
I got a good fish.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
Kind of looked like a snag at first. Hopefully that is a nice one. Dad's hooked up.
Looks like I got a log. What the hell is that? It's big. Look at the net.
I hope it's a giant walleye. It might be a sheephead. Oh, it's a catfish. Oh, dude, that's a giant walleye. Oh my gosh. Don't fight too hard.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. This thing is massive.
Felt like a snag.
Oh my gosh.
Get his ass quick as you can. Get it, get it.
Let's go. Dude, that's a hog.
It's my biggest walleye.
Let's go, man. That's a giant. There we go. That's the bait he caught that walleye on. This is a DT10, so a 10-foot diver. And like I said, we are fishing 4 to 6 feet on average. I was hoping that was not like just a sheephead or something, or a catfish. He's just like 24 3/4. Wow. There we go. That is your PB walleye. Just a hair shy of 25 inches. That's an awesome catch. Got him on a DT10. What a fish. is what we came here for. We were hoping to get some walleye. I did catch a smaller one earlier this morning, but it says all walleyes less than 15 inches long and between 20 to 27 inches long must be released.
Oh,
So that's stupid. Okay, well, we just looked it up, and apparently we're not allowed to keep this fish if it's less than 15, and if it's between 20 and 27, you have to release it. So we're gonna go ahead and let this guy go. Yeah, for where we're fishing, but swam off nice and strong. We kept him in the live well. We didn't keep him out of the water, but he's good to go. It kind of sucks, but it's still awesome to catch that fish. Oh man, I'm really looking forward to, or I was looking forward to keeping a walleye to eat. It is kind of weird. We've caught 2 walleye before we caught a single smallmouth in this Wingdam. Typically, that's all we catch on Wingdams, that and walleye, but it's just littered with largemouth. This is also a spot we've never fished. We just discovered this today. We didn't know this Wingdam was over here because we do not fish Pool 13 on the main river as much, but it is cool to get out and explore some new areas, and it's definitely paid off. We've caught some nice fish. We were out here yesterday fishing different spots, and it was a struggle. We didn't really catch much, but things have definitely turned around.
There's one.
I got one too. We doubled up. First double up in the morning. I actually let my bait sink all the way to the bottom this time, and that's whenever this fish ate it. Mine's smaller. Bass are loving the crankbaits out on the Wingdam, man. Doubled up on largemouth. This is our first double up of the morning.
Of the day, of the evening.
Of the day, yeah. There we go. Mine's a little bit smaller. I'll take it. And like I said, I actually let my bait sink all the way to the bottom, and that's whenever this fish ate it. Bass are stacked. I'm kind of surprised there's so many largemouth over here.
I know, we're the smallmouth.
The only smallmouth we've caught was on a point, but we haven't caught a single one over here. It's weird. Oh, you got one? Is it a smallmouth? Yep. First fish of the trip. Let's go. We're not skunked. Fishing on Pool 13 of the Mississippi River. This is the exact fish we came up here for. Smallmouth bass, primarily, along with the largemouth and pike, of course, but just a tiny, chunky smallmouth. First one on the board. Let him go.
Think we could be out here by 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Catch some walleye when it's dark. There we go.
You got another one?
He ate that on the paws.
What do you got?
Oh,
That looks like a nicer fish. Let's see what it is. Another largemouth.
Hold on, is that a...
No, it's a largemouth.
Can't see it.
That's a nice one though. Boat flip that guy.
That's a good bass.
Yeah, that's the biggest one so far. The biggest largemouth.
Look at his mouth compared to his body.
He just crapped all over the boat. Are you working your crankbait any certain way? Or
I
just...
got it down deep, and then I'll do 1 or 2 cranks paws, 1 or 2 cranks paws. There you go. It's a nice fish.
Biggest
bass.
largemouth so far, I would say. We haven't caught any monsters, but
There we go.
another one?
We're loving this DT. What is it? 10 or 8?
That's a DT8.
He ate that on the paws.
That's another better one.
And another. We found them. And another.
Man, they're going crazy. They've really picked up
Look
this
how fat
evening.
they are, man. Look how small their mouths are to their body.
I know. And they're short. Let's see if they like this fire tiger. I'm putting on just a 2 foot more deeper of a diver. This is a DT6. I was doing a little square bill. Right now it seems like the deeper we get to the bottom, the closer, the better. So I'm gonna try this and it'll help me get on a little bit easier, more in the strike zone. Haven't really used this type of color too much for crankbaits, but I know it's pretty popular. Gonna give it a try.
There we go.
You got one? Well, it's been probably 5-10 minutes since we caught our last fish. Kind of worried for a second if they're gonna shut off or not, but it's good to get one again. You know, in the past like 30 minutes or so, all these fish we've caught is more than we've caught since yesterday, I should say.
Just takes a little while to find them on
Yeah.
the spot. You know?
Yeah, we can also come back here tomorrow morning and catch some fish, which is nice. They can get up here pretty early, hoping to get more walleye, which I mean the walleye should be biting right now too.
Whoa. We both freaking snagged.
There's one. I got one. First fish on the fire tiger.
Hopefully it's a walleye.
It is a walleye. Get the net.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to get my shit in, dude.
Dude, just grab the net. I guess. I'm not pulling too hard. There we go.
It's a good one, dude.
Dude.
Mine's bigger than mine. Let's do it quick, hurry.
No, it's the same one you caught. The hook is in his mouth.
Are you?
It's the
It
same
is.
one. What
Are you
the
serious?
heck?
I just caught this fish like an hour ago.
I wouldn't even say an hour. I'd say like 30, 40, like 40 minutes.
Wow.
I accidentally forgot to take this hook out that broke earlier.
Dude, how'd you catch the same fish I just caught? What are
Right.
the odds of you catching the same fish I just caught 40 minutes ago?
Yeah, man, what are the odds? This is the same walleye, just shy of 25 inches. That is funny. About like what, 40 minutes ago or
And we
so?
know it's because
Yeah, he had that.
my hook was broke and the hook was right in the corner of his mouth.
This guy was in the boat 2 different times.
He's just begging to get eaten.
Yeah, he is.
He's good, man. What an idiot.
That is funny.
Jeez,
Safe and
dude.
sound. That walleye was in the boat twice. That is funny. You know, it's one thing to happen like in a pond or something, but we're out on the Mississippi River. That is funny. Out on a giant Wingdam right now, fishing a big river.
He caught the same fish I just caught.
That is hilarious. This is the lure he used. And as you can see, the hook broke and I forgot to take it out. Just caught that fish and saw that little tiny hook still in his mouth. So, you know, it's kind of a good thing we caught it, get that out of his face, but
That was all planned. We tried to catch him again.
yeah, that was all on purpose.
So, yeah, we're good. That's how good we are.
That shows you right there how
Stupid they are.
fish are pretty dumb. Granted, it is a much different color. This is a bright fire tiger pattern and the other one was just a more of a basic shad color, but you know, that is not the first time we've caught the same fish before. One time we were on Decatur Lake fishing on the dock and you
Oh, that bluegill?
you caught a bluegill.
And it still had the line in his mouth.
Yeah.
He swallowed it. There's another story. At least we got it on video so people can believe it.
So I guess technically that's both of our PBs.
Yeah.
Technically, our PB is the same exact fish.
And but I slowed it down for him.
I mean, just like you said, just whenever I hooked that fish, I just felt weight. He didn't really like give me a head shake. He kind of just went limp on me. So I kind of had a feeling it was a walleye.
That's still crazy. That's nuts. Late little hop over there.
How late?
But it'll be a full moon in the morning. That's the thing.
Maybe we should try to get out here like
5.
while it's still kind of dark. There's one. I think it's a bass. He's head shaking me. Yep, little largemouth.
Are you just slow retrieving it?
Yeah, I'm just doing a moderate retrieve. I mean, I got like a 5-gear ratio reel, so I don't like it's forcing me to reel slow, but I'm giving it pauses here and there. Sometimes I'll catch them on the pauses. Sometimes I'll get it just when I'm reeling it straight back in. Not a bad little largemouth. And that fire tiger DT6 crankbaits, guys. That's all we're using right now. We've caught some fish on the swim bait, but the majority so far is on the crankbait. Oh my God. Well, little update, just lost a lure. We tried over there closer to the shoreline. Got snagged on a cable, brought it up, and the lure broke in half trying to get it off. So that sucks, but at least we did catch some nice bass and the same walleye on that before we lost it. Switched over to a new crankbait. This is a DT8. That one I just lost and broke, that was actually a DT6, but we like using these lower rated depths for the more shallow water just to get it down faster into the rocks right on the Wingdam, because that's where we're getting the majority of our bites. So just like that, we are off the water. Right here, I just got this little, it's a Mustad treble hook kit with split ring pliers. Something I invested into just for situations just like this, in case I have a hook break on me and I can just change it easily. And also to top off the day, we ended off with a ticket. I guess we did not know there was a ramp fee. We didn't get a fee yesterday or this morning, but this afternoon, sure enough, we had one. It would have been even more dumb if we didn't look up the regulations on the size limit for the walleye, because if you would have kept that walleye or the one this morning, then that would have been an extra ticket right there. But anyways, we are done for the day. Got this hook repaired, got a new one on there. We're gonna try to get out here before the sun rises, probably launch while it's still dark outside and get all the way back to that Wingdam, because it is quite a ride over there. Dude, it got light fast out here. We finally got to spot number 1 back on the Wingdam, and it's pretty dang bright out here already. It is 6:42 a.m. so we got out here at a decent time. We did try to get here a little bit earlier, but things don't always go as planned. But we did get out here at a good time, so that's all that matters. Hopefully the walleye are biting. Hopefully they didn't bite all night, because it was a full moon. It was super bright when we woke up. You could see everything, and you can still see the moon right there in front of us. Very bright, very big in the sky. We'll just get the cast and see what the fish are onto this morning. Gonna spot lock right here. Spot number 1, first cast. Oh, there we go. I got a good fish one. I don't know what it is. Probably a bass, the way he's shaking his head. Oh wait, no, it's a drum. New species. New species alert. Don't want to break my rod. Puts too much stress on it. We got smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, little wipers, and walleye, and now drum perch. So this is the 5th species of the weekend. There we go. Little drum perch. 5th species. This guy did fight me decently hard though. Hit it pretty good. Right now we're sitting at about 28, really closer to 30 feet of water. This whole entire pool right here is like super calm. The current is going right on the outside and coming back around. My dad dropped down a night crawler. He's getting bites on that. Right here, there's actually some current going through right along the bank before it calms down. Just about every cast, I'm getting little nibbles, little hits, but they're either just short striking it or they're tiny fish. Not sure which, but I'm just jigging it along the bottom, reeling it up and letting it sink back down. And sinking back down is whenever I feel the majority of my bites.
I got a fish. It's a good one.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, I smacked it right there in the shell.
Well, that didn't take very long.
I thought it was a smallmouth.
I hope so.
Whatever it is, it's fighting good.
Oh,
It's a big ass walleye. No, it ain't. It's a big drum.
that's a big drum. Oh my gosh.
Dude, he smoked it right up there on that flat.
Should we put him in the net?
Damn.
Yeah, let's just put him in the net. It is a big one. It's like the one we catch in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Great, I got tangled up in the freaking net. Well, the kids found another Wingdam, second cast.
That's your first fish of the morning, right there.
Joe Biden, everybody.
Big old drum.
Joe Biden fish, right there.
Look.
Waste of
Yep.
time.
Well, I mean, at least you got a fish. We did pull up to the new spot, a new Wingdam. We were looking on the maps. We were way down river, about a mile, just short of a mile maybe, and we were looking for new Wingdams. We saw like 3 or 4 lined up, and we came all the way up to this one closest right before this bridge. Started driving around it, watching the maps, checking the depths, looking on the side view, and pulled up on the front side of it, just like we've been doing. You can say that was like your second cast over here. Right here on this flat, on the upside, where the water comes up, pretty shallow, and found a nice fish. So let's get back at it.
There we go. Oh shit.
You got a big one? Don't horse him.
It's good.
Don't horse him. All right, guys, I just put my shorts on, took my shoes off, and Dad hooked up.
Man, another
It's
shoe head.
It's another drum.
Come on.
I'm not putting this one in the net this time. Hooked up with yet the third fish of the day, 3 drum in a row. Kind of sucks. I mean, at the very least, we're not getting skunked. But shoot, man. Still throwing crankbaits. This is a DT8. I'm still throwing a DT6. I tried throwing around my A-rig a little bit, and I did get my other drum perch on just a single jig head with a little 3-inch paddle tail, or actually a 4-inch. Illinois state law, we can only have 2 hooks per pole, so that's what I have this with, and the other 3 are just dummies. And I'm pretty sure the same rules apply to fishing on the Mississippi River, so I'm pretty sure that's what the rule is regardless. 2 hooks, so that's what we're doing. But surprisingly no luck on it yet. I'm just gonna go back to my single paddle tail for now. Jig it along the bottom. We're right on the break of this Wingdam, right where it starts to go up. Maybe a couple feet out there, and then it's a pretty steep drop off. Right now we're sitting about 10 feet of water. So it's more steep compared to the other Wingdam we were fishing.
There we go. What the hell that is?
You got another drum perch? Let's just hope and pray this one is a walleye, because I'm tired of these sheephead. It's nice, whatever it is.
You gotta be shitting.
Are you? Bring it around this side, the left side, other side.
Big one, too.
4 drum perch, that's all we've caught today? Are you kidding me? Look at it, it's another big one too. Bye-bye. What'd you catch that one on? A DT 16-foot diver?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous, guys. We have not caught a single walleye or bass yet. We've caught 4 drum perch. This is ridiculous. I think we're probably about to go head out and find a new Wingdam to try, but we caught 3 drum perch on this one. It wasn't a total failure, but it's not looking too great out here today. Got one. Yep, got a fish. It's a giant, guys. It is a giant. Give the net. He came off. It was a little largemouth. First game fish of the day came off. Unbelievable. I got another one. I got another fish, guys. Just a moment later. This one's, it's big. It's bigger, yeah, than the one I just lost. I don't think it's big though.
Can't be any smaller.
No, I mean it's bigger than the last one, but I'm just saying in general, it's not a big one at all by any means. Came off again. Well, I just lost 2 bass. This is actually a DT6. I'm not exactly sure. Do you remember what this is called?
Yeah, it's perch.
That's just what it's called, just perch.
Yeah, yellow perch.
Yeah, nice yellow perch pattern. I decided to put on this color because we've been throwing some shad colors all morning. I mean, we've got a few fish, but nothing crazy. And there are a lot of yellow perch in this stretch of the river, so definitely something the fish are familiar with. And yes, we are back at where we started off the morning fishing. Caught one drum, and that was it.
Yeah, another one?
Oh, I just lost another fish. I just lost another bass. Hopefully they all heated up. Well, maybe the bass are on fire now. It was around this time yesterday when they started to heat up really good in the morning. He's fighting you decent. Oh, that is a nice one.
Can you get some?
Let me get this hook out before anything bad happens.
Not a bad fish.
No, probably 2 pounds. Super healthy. Well, that's like 5 bites in the matter of 5 minutes over here. Throwing DT6 and DT8. The wind has definitely picked up a lot. You got another one? Another bass.
You're on the paw.
Unreal. Didn't even show the camera. Another one? Wonder how many is over here.
About 8. I don't know. See ya. The little one, about a ½ pound. There we go.
Long snags.
What was this?
Largemouth. Not a bad one. We're about to head out of here, guys. It's been a grind. It's about 11 o'clock now and got a last minute fish, but we're gonna go out down just a little bit longer before we head out of here back to the boat ramp.
Petering off. Petering off.
Unbelievable. We're done. It was a not so great morning. We caught 4 drum and a couple of small largemouth bass. It was tough. At least we had a good afternoon yesterday. Caught a lot of bass and caught that same walleye twice, so that was crazy. It was good to get out here on pool 13 of the Mississippi River to fish some new spots that we've never been to before. All these wingdams we've never hit until this weekend, so that was a lot of fun finding new places. It paid off. We'll definitely come back here some other time in the future and fish. It should get better within the next month or so. It's October 1st and things are just now starting to cool down. The water temps are still in the high 60s. So that's pretty much it. We're about to head out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.